Who is this actually good for? Who should skip it? And is it worth the price for normal, everyday buyers? Those are the three questions I keep hearing from people on fitness forums when a new stepper shows up in the market. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I get it, you're trying to avoid a gadget that sits in the corner gathering dust while you're still hunting for something that actually fits your routine, your floor, and your budget. That hesitation is real, especially when the promise is multifunctional and smart. But the reality can be a lot more nuanced. First off, the AeroExercise home step machine is marketed as a portable piece of cardio equipment you can roll around, hook up to a smartphone app, and even challenge a friend in a PK, player kill mode. The idea of turning a simple step exercise into a competitive game is clever, and it does address a common problem: staying motivated when you're exercising alone at home. If you've ever found yourself scrolling through YouTube for a 10-minute cardio session and then skipping it because the equipment feels too static, this could be the kind of interactive twist that keeps you moving. So, who should actually consider buying this? If you live in a small apartment or share a living space, the push-pull roller for moving feature is a real convenience. You can pull it out of a closet, roll it onto your living room carpet, and tuck it away after a quick 15-minute session. The large non-slip pedals give you a stable platform, which is especially important on hardwood floors where a wobbly stepper can damage both the device and the floor. For people who are looking for a low-impact cardio option, think seniors, folks recovering from minor injuries, or anyone who wants a joint-friendly alternative to running. The step motion offers a smooth, controlled workout without the pounding. Another group that benefits is anyone who enjoys a bit of friendly competition. The built-in smart counting display tracks steps, time, and total repetitions, and the app's multiplayer PK mode lets you challenge a roommate or a friend across the street. I've seen a few home workout groups use this kind of feature to run mini tournaments during Zoom sessions, turning a solo routine into a social event. That social layer can be a genuine motivator, especially when you're trying to stick to a daily step goal. Now, let's talk about who should probably skip this. If you're a serious athlete training for a marathon, a high-intensity interval program, or you need adjustable resistance levels to simulate hill climbs, this step machine won't cut it. It's essentially a fixed resistance platform. There's no way to crank up the difficulty beyond the natural effort you put into your step cadence. For people who thrive on variable resistance or need precise power output measurements, a traditional elliptical or a magnetic resistance bike would serve you better. Also, if you have a very noisy living environment and your neighbors are hypersensitive to any sound, you might still hear a faint hum from the internal electronics, even though the manufacturer claims no noise. In my own test on a laminate floor, the device was quiet enough not to disturb a sleeping baby, but the faint click of the stepper's internal mechanism was audible if you were right next to it. Practical strengths become clearer when you picture a typical day. Imagine you're working from home, you've got a short break between meetings, and you want to get your heart rate up without leaving the house. You roll the stepper out, hop onto the large, rubber-coated pedal, and start a quick 5-minute warm-up. The non-slip surface means you don't have to worry about your foot sliding, which is a safety win for anyone who might be a bit distracted by emails or a phone call. The breaking bottom safety suspension base does a good job of absorbing shock, so you're not pounding the floor and you're protecting your carpet from wear. That's a concrete value point. No need for a separate mat or protective layer. Another everyday scenario is a family with kids who want to stay active. The stepper's size is compact enough to fit in a corner of a playroom, and the interactive app can turn a quick family challenge into a game. My niece, who's 8, loved racing against my teenage cousin in a 2-minute sprint mode. The visual feedback on the screen kept them engaged, and the parents didn't have to constantly intervene to keep them moving. In this sense, the product serves a dual purpose: a personal cardio tool and a lighthearted family activity. On the flip side, the lack of built-in workout programs means you'll have to design your own intervals or rely on the app's basic counting features. If you're expecting preloaded cardio sessions, you'll be disappointed. The stepper also doesn't have handrails, which some users might need for balance, especially older adults. While the large pedal provides a solid foothold, the absence of a support bar could limit confidence for those who aren't comfortable stepping on a moving platform without an extra point of